When we first enter the springtime, we wait in anticipation for the beginning of the growing season. One of the first things that we can see, especially here in Virginia, is the budding of the wild strawberry. Strawberries have been a long-time favorite for the majority of us during the springtime. We know the more bigger modified strawberry that came from Europe. But the original strawberries grew very tight and close to the ground. They've been a wonderful harvest for the wild animals that live among our region, from mice to birds. And they found a special place in our hearts.
And for that reason, we've chosen to focus on them. So we'd ask you to sit back and relax and listen to our stories on women and strawberries. The original wild strawberry is much smaller than the hybrid that came from Europe. Its wild name is Prairie Sauvage. It's also known as Freesia Virginia, also part of the family of Rosacea. It is considered by the Cherokee to be called Anna, or the tame strawberry. It's one of the first fruits that was available in addition to corn, and so it holds a very special meaning. Cherokee households throughout the nation thought of it very special, and it was related to marital harmony, which leads us to our story today. The story of the wild strawberry, a Cherokee story. In the beginning of the world, the Lula de Ihi, Father to us in heaven living, created first man and first woman. Together they built a lodge at the edge of a dense forest. They were very happy together. But like all humans do at times, they began to argue. Finally, first woman became so angry. She said she was leaving and never coming back. At that moment, first man really didn't care. First woman started walking westward down the path to the forest. She never looked back. As the day grew later, first man began to worry. At last, he started down the same path in search of his wife. The sun looked down on first man and took pity on him. The sun asked first man if he was still angry with first woman. First man said he was not angry anymore. The sun asked if he would like to have first woman back. First man readily agreed. He did. Further down the path, the sun caused to grow some luscious blackberries. The berries were very black and plump. First woman looked neither left nor right They kept walking down the path toward the west. At last, the sun caused to grow a plant that had never grown on the earth before. The plant covered the ground in front of First Woman. Suddenly, she became aware of a fragrance she had not known. Stopping, she looked down at her feet. Growing in the path was a plant with shiny green leaves, lovely white flowers, with the largest, most luscious red berries she had ever seen. First Woman stopped to pick. She had never tasted anything quite like it. It was so sweet. As First Woman ate the berry, the anger she felt began to fade away. She thought again of her husband and how they had parted in anger. She missed him and wanted to return home. First Woman began to gather some of the berries. When she had all she could carry, she turned toward the east and started back down the path. Soon she met First Man. Together, they shared the berries. And then, hand in hand, they walked back to their lodge. The Cherokee word for strawberry is anaquani. The rich bottomlands of the old Cherokee country were noted for the abundance of strawberries and other plentiful fruits. Even today, strawberries are often kept in Cherokee homes. They remind us not to argue in our assembly. As you go out this weekend and in the upcoming week, as we move closer into Father's Day and summer break and all the things that come with that change of season, we ask that you think about ways that you can bring harmony into your own life, into your relationships. Where have you found anger? Where have you found the inability to forgive? Consider, if you will, the strawberry and the sweetness, and maybe we can try to find some of that sweetness again in our life.
In the month of June, we would ask you to join us at neuratahouse.org to sign up for our Strawberries and Women's Wisdom, Cherokee Story, and Food Knowledge, as well as tinctures and herbal knowledge and connections to the Cherokee culture. This is a large part of what we do here at Nerata House is cultural education, as well as so much more. Also, check out Under a Strawberry Moon. This is a self-written book based on the Lakota culture, and we would ask that you check that out, as well as our upcoming June Lodge. If you've ever wanted to know about Red Tent and live in the Ocean View area, you can join us for our next Red Tent, which will be Wednesday, June 21st on summer solstice, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for our first lodge, and from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We hope that you can make it to at least one of these. And enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you next week. And get out there and get some strawberries. If you're looking for a place to collect local strawberries, we will include the local areas below in our description. Thank you for listening, and we will see you again next week.